Hello children, we are back to our class with a new chapter, acids and bases. Till now you didn't got heard about this. You may have heard in the lab, but you may know or don't know about this. What are acids and what are bases? How can we identify a given substance as acids or base? Let us know in this chapter. Children, we eat different types of food materials. Does all the food items are same in appearance? Do they have same color? Do they give the same taste? How can you identify the taste? Means here some food items containing acids and some are having bases. How can you identify these? Means by using some indicators. What are those indicators? A substance which is added to another substance which results in the color change is called indicator. Means one substance, a substance is added to another substance. When this substance is added to another substance, the color of the substance will change. So by that we can say that it is an indicator. It is indicator of acids and bases. So here you can see the pH scale. If you see 0 to 7, this is the scale, the pH values. How can you recognize the pH values? Means if the scale, by using the litmus papers and natural indicators, there are some natural indicators. By using those natural indicators or pH papers, we can identify the given substance is an acid or base. If you insert a paper, so when depending upon the color change, we can say the given substance is acid, or if it is gives another color, we can say base. So the pH range is 0 to 7 is we call it as an acid. From 7 to 14 we can call them as bases or alkaline substance. If a given substance is acid, how can you identify it? If you place blue litmus paper, you can get in the stationery and in the laboratories. If you place blue litmus paper, if you dip blue litmus paper in an acid, then the color of the paper will change to red color. What are the part which is in contact with the acid? That paper will turn to red color. Same as if the given substance is base, if you insert the same blue litmus paper, does the color change? No. Why? Because it turns only the acid. It turns only means the blue cell. Here for the bases we are using red litmus paper. We have to get a clarity, and we have to differentiate the here bases and acids. If you keep the same litmus paper, means if the given substance is a base, the resultant will give blue color. Here the blue litmus paper remains as it is. You cannot identify that color change. If you dip red litmus paper in that, if the given substance is base, it turns to blue. Here the blue, here blue litmus paper remains blue. Why? Because the base means here it appears in blue color only for base. That's why if you place blue litmus paper, we cannot identify the substance. Why? Because there is no color change. That's why we have placing red litmus paper. So you can identify the difference here. The red litmus paper turns to blue. Children, to know more about acids and bases, we will perform an activity. These are the blue litmus paper and red litmus paper. This is the solution of base, that is the soap water, and this is the solution of acid, that is the citric acid. So if I keep, it is an acid, if I keep blue litmus paper, it turns into red color. Just now I have explained now. If I keep the same red litmus paper in the same solution, does it change? It changed, but here both the colors are same, so we cannot identify the color. If you see the blue litmus paper, we can identify the color easily by differentiating blue and red. If I keep the red litmus paper in the soap water, the color of the red color changes to blue. If I keep the same blue color paper, it changes, but here both the colors are same, so the color remains as it is. So here in the acid, the blue color changes to red, and in the base, the red color changes to blue. So these are the litmus paper which are used to identify in the labs. These are the artificially prepared. So we have some natural indicators. Generally we are using in our houses, like turmeric powder, hibiscus petals. Till now I have shown about the artificial indicators, that are the litmus papers. Now in our lessons we are going through about the natural indicators like turmeric. For that we have to perform an activity. Take some turmeric powder, apply it to paper, make it by applying some water, rub that turmeric powder to that paper. Then the paper turns to yellow in color. So after making the paper into yellow, draw a flower or any image on the paper as you wish with a pencil. Then try to color it, the flower, with the soap water. Then because of the soap water, which is base, the turmeric, here turmeric powder is an indicator. The turmeric powder is indicator. This indicator turns the base, that is the soap water, into red color. Why? You may get here one doubt, children. Here the acid turns, means the blue litmus paper turns acid to red. Now why here? The base, the soap which is base, will also turn to red. Means here the turmeric, an indicator, this turn base to red color. Means it's an indicator of base. Whereas hibiscus petals turns acid, means acids, to another color, blue. conclude that turmeric powder is also an indicator. If you take the lime water also, if you keep some turmeric powder or pieces of this turmeric placed paper, then you can observe the same. Not only that, if you observe your napkins which are used for your lunch purpose, which may change due to your curry leakage or the food items which have fallen that on napkin, when you wash, while washing, that color change. You can see the red color. Otherwise, take a white kerchief, apply some turmeric powder to it and dip it in the soap water. Then you may see the same. So these are, by these we can say that turmeric is an indicator. The substance which changes the color of the substance are called, and the substance which changing that color that is called indicator. Not only turmeric, hibiscus petals, red cabbage solution, that is a juice, and beetroot, these are also used as indicators for the identifying the given food item is an acid or base. Not only food item but also some substances as acids and base. Why? Because whatever the food we are taking, in the previous class we have discussed about that. Some may contain water, some may contain proteins, some may contain carbohydrates. Same as here, some may contain these acid content more, where some may contain base. So depending upon, but you can observe that in the difference. See, the raw food is different while compared to cooked food. If you add salt to lime juice, that is the lemon water, it gives one taste, and if you add sugar to the same juice, it gives sweet. And if you don't add anything also, it is another taste. Here the lime juice is an acid. We are diluting it by adding some water, and we are making it tasty whatever we want it. Means by adding different substances we are changing the taste. Means we are diluting it, we are making it into our own taste, whatever you like. So, but here the indicator helps to know about acids and bases. Children, I will give one table, fill it and post it to me. In the next class, we will learn more about acids and bases. Thank you.